Hey guys, so working on installing some HONED Development's air brake scoops, and I think I figured out a way to make this work. So I'm using their kit that's meant for the DC2 and EG, and it basically, the kit is made up of three parts. You've got a scoop, one bracket that goes underneath the control arm, and then a bracket goes over the top of the control arm. And how it's supposed to mount is this ear is supposed to go down. And the problem with that, in the down position, these scoops were gonna drag on the ground pretty bad. So I discovered if I took the one that's meant for the left side, move it over to the right side, flip it over, it allows me to still use all the parts, use the correct duct for the correct side, but allows me to bring it up. And I don't even have this fully adjusted yet, so you can see how far I could get this down, or I can bring it up. Like I said, it's just kind of, oh, sorry about that. It's loose in here right now because I haven't decided on the final position, but you can see that it sits up there nice and tight, just a little bit lower than the oil pan, and I can angle it. The other nice thing, sorry, I got a swing under here. The other nice thing is you can see that, you know, as that air scoops along, it just shoots right at the rotor in the back of the caliper. So puts air right where you need some extra air. So the only thing that was kind of a little, I did it a little different. This bracket here, these little ears, you bend over, and it's kind of, I'm not sure if we can see that. Again, sorry, creeping around. It's right there. You can see that bracket, how it's bent over. What I did is they said to use a dead blow hammer with it in place and bend those ears. It's just not enough room. Again, because this bracket is in the up position, not enough room to do that. So what I did is I got the bracket into the position that I wanted and ran a Sharpie scribe line and then put it in my vise and bent it over 90 degrees. So the whole point of that is just to keep this bracket assembly from sliding, and you can see how it goes between the torsion bar arm and connects to the control arm. So this all moves as one unit. So on our cars, we kind of have those two pieces versus just a single control arm. But yeah, fits in there nice, stays away. I've got it positioned just enough to stay away from the bushing for the sway bar, so no interference with that or anything. So all in all, one side done. I think it's gonna work. There's a sticker that goes over this right here, so it makes the air path nice and smooth. But we're gonna find out if this helps. Next weekend is an event out at Firebird Raceway East, and that track's a little bit harder on brakes. So what I'll do is I'll put more paint. You can see the old paint still right there. You need to take that off and put some new fresh paint on it to see. And we'll be able to see what the data shows us if we're able to keep those temps down. So hopefully that helps some other folks that maybe want to put these, or would like to get some, because there's just not a ton of room in here to put brake ducts. I mean, getting something up here is no problem, but routing those hoses on these little cars is just so tough, and especially with a pulley right there, right? So anyways, hopefully this helps you. And we'll probably have a report back here in a week or two on how it did at the track. So thank you much for watching.